I will start this vehicle, okay, engine. Then you see the rotations here. You observe here, this is the output shaft, and I have given the chalk piece here, okay. And you see the speed. Actually there is no meter here to show here. Actually that's instead of this, you concentrate here. I will put a first gear, you see the speed. I will shift to the second gear and observe here the white band, and third, fourth, how these shaft is going on, increases its speed. Also you see the reverse gear. Slowly I will operate here, shift the gears, and you monitor here, okay. Pause motor. You see here, so this is the lever. Actually you see, so before the driver here, to know the neutral or not, like this he will horizontally, he will move here, so it think that it is a neutral, okay. So in stationary I will show you how it is moving here. So I will shift here. First, this is the first gear, so see, so the sleeve is coming to engage the first gear, okay. So I will shift to the second gear, the same line, so same fork will move to the second gear. So this is the second position in stop condition. Again I will come to the neutral position, and I will shift little bit that side, and I will put here the third gear. You see, the second synchronous sleeve is engaged to the third gear, okay. Next again I will leave it, same line I will push it to front side, sorry, you see. So this is fourth gear, like this. So this is coming to the first and second, and this cone will, sleeve will come to the engage third and fourth. This is the fourth position. Now in running position I will show you also. You see the reverse now, okay. Extremely that side you take it, and you see, so this is the reverse gear. So this small gear is matched with the reverse gear of a main shaft, so it changes the direction. You practically see the how the speed increases, and how see the direction in reverse direction, okay. Always the vehicle crankshaft is rotating in, when you view from the front side, it is rotating clockwise direction, first gear, second gear, third gear. Whereas in reverse gear, so it is just reverses. You concentrate and you see this direction, okay. You see the speed, it is very slow speed. To rotate here 3.8 times, to round here first gear 1 round, okay. To make it a 1 round, so this should rotate here 3.8 times in first gear, okay. In the same line I will shift here second gear. You see, little bit of speed increases, so the gear ratio is a 2.25. So the small gear is 2.25 times to rotate in 1 round of main shaft of second gear, like this. So here go on. Now I will put here the third gear, okay. Again the speed increases. This is the fourth gear. You see the speed here as compared to the first gear. Step by step the speed is increases here. Now I will put here reverse gear. You see the direction here, how the gears changes here. First I will stop the vehicle first. This is the neutral. You see the direction. So this is the shaft is rotating. It is the anti-clockwise direction. Previously also like this, it is like this. You see, once again I will disconnect here. To make it a noise, to reduce the noise, you depress the clutch completely, so there is no noise here. You see? So like this, so this is the operation here. the second part is how this gearbox has been serviced here. So during the servicing, so the troubles comes here. What main important is what are the troubles are coming here due to like the gear shifting problem, and if there is once the dismantle is done, then only the exact the defective parts are going to be carried out here. So systematically you have to disconnect the gearbox from the engine. Okay, next I will start from the how to dismantle this topic I will show you. Okay, next you have to dismount this gearbox from the engine. Then there is a special procedure to dismantle from where to start here. So step by step as per the procedures instructions given by the service manual, so we have to systematically have to dismantle. And see, all these parts are to be cleaned in workbench. Okay, and each and every parts are to be visually inspection, and some parameters are to be checked here, like the visual inspection, like so all the teeth are in correct conditions or no, or broken. Next so there is some of the parts like wear and tear. Wear and tear is not visible, but you have to such a case, so you have to use the micrometers, use the vernier calipers or magnet standard dial. So the backlash between the teeth here, you see, so I will give the noise here. You see, there is a backlash. The backlash is the gap between the two mating gaps here. So, gap between the two teeth here, so it makes the noise here. The day by day, so this gap is going on increases. So such type of points you have to check by using the suitable instruments. Okay, next this is called inspection. And here the main important thing is all the shafts are mounted on the bearings here. So in this gearbox, some of the bush bearings, it is a brass or bronze, and these are the roller bearings which carries the main shafts and counter shafts like this. So it's only not one type. So different types of bearings are to be checked here. You see that the bearing condition by after cleaning here. See that it should be free. Suppose if it is a play is more or broken rollers or wear and tear of the balls, so you have to replace it. Okay, so these are to be checked here. And next, synchronizing unit. So here synchronization gearbox here, main probably the gear problems comes on the synchronizer unit here. So this is the sleeve, and this one is the hub. So here 1, 2, 3. Here the locking mechanism. The locking mechanism is you have to replace here during the servicing. So during the kit is available here, you have to change this. Okay. Next here the small springs, levers, and small steel slide square type of steel plates will be there. Okay, so in the so you have to check it. Next here there is a, you see, so this color is a brass color. Actually this is synchronizing cone. This is a soft metal. Every servicing or because of this, so it is a wear and tear is going to be fast here. So these are the steel parts. This one is the soft metal. So you have to be changed this type of. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Total here 4 synchronizing cones are there. Okay. So this is to monitor here, and the visually you have to condition. You check the condition of these teeth here. Each gear having there is a teeth, and the condition of internal teeth. You see that it is a correct or it is or damaged. So all these things you have to check it. Okay. Next up, one more thing is in the gear shifting mechanism. You see here the wear and tear of the lug, which is moving to shift all the 3 forks here. You see the fork conditions. Fork condition, the condition of the lever and lever joints, and here the it is connected to the sleeves. Okay, if there is play or it is loose fit or press loose fit or more play, you have to see that the play is not required. Okay, such type of things you have to check here. Next, you have to clean all the body and you replace the bearings if it is necessary. And you have to next the defective parts are to be brought to new one and you place it, and you have to replace here the new gaskets, new oil seals. I will show the oil seals like this. Few oil seals I will show you. So here the rubber parts, every servicing, so gaskets, packings, oil seals, this is for example this is oil seals. Okay, so this one is the reverse gear shaft oil seal and I am showing here. So such type of oil seals are to be replaced here, and the packings in between the two mating surfaces, here it will coming here. Next, reassemble the systematically reassemble the as per the procedures given. So in that year the special equipments are made here to install the bearings. So there is no hammering. Wrong method is it is spoil the parts and components here. By using these special equipments systematically you have to assemble the gearbox here. Okay, and the lastly, so you have to use the engine gear oil. So it is a gearbox oil is to be used as per the level given and the recommendation recommended by the company. Okay, so it is a 2.3 liter. Now this is it contains a 2.3 liter 90 number oil. SAE, the SAE 20W 90 number oil is to be used here as per the level. So this is the gearbox servicing is over. Now this gearbox is to be refitted to the engine. Okay, I think I have given a lot of information regarding the gearbox mechanisms, how these are arranged. I hope you will get more and more idea. Thank you very much.